Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a vlog preparing for my operation next week. So it's Tuesday today and a week tomorrow. I will be going under the knife, having my breast implants taken out and a breast uplift at the same time. I thought I would just bring you along on what I'm going to get up to this week. I'm currently in London, but I'm just about to get on the train home back to Abergavenny. Last time I had this operation scheduled, I actually tested positive for COVID the morning of my op. I had no symptoms, I really wasn't expecting it, but I think I must have caught it in London. So I thought I'd go home and just basically hibernate for a week. So let's get this show on the road. I've packed up my room in London, which is kind of sad, so say bye. I've just got back to Abergavenny. My nan met me at the station. How cute is that? I wasn't expecting to see her there, so she just walked me home, which was literally so cute. Why, when I'm traveling, do I constantly feel like I'm losing things? Like, I had to check my bag like maybe 10 times to see if I had my AirPods or my keys with me. Like, how would I lose my keys on the train? Like, I had them leaving my house, then I had to check again. Like, is that normal? Literally every 10 minutes on the train I was like, fuck, like, where are my AirPods? Or like, I have my AirPods in, it's like, where's my AirPods case? Like, where would it have gone? Like, why am I don't know. I actually thought I would just sit down and kind of tell you guys the story about why I'm getting my breast implants removed. Growing up, I was always super flat chested and I was a swimmer and I was just like really aware of being super flat chested. When I got to about 15 or 16, I started to develop a pigeon chest. Ribs start to, instead of like my ribs sitting flat like this, my ribs started to like bow out like that. And I got this lump in the middle of my chest. And in the beginning, it literally didn't bother me. Like, I was just like, whatever, I'll get boobs, like my boobs will come in. Shock, my boobs never came in, and it looked like I had 3 boobs because it'd be like very small boobs and then like this big lump in the middle, and I just hated it so much. Like, people started to point it out quite a lot and I really struggled to find like clothes that fit, and to be honest, I really just wanted this lump covered. And I didn't really mind being flat chested, like that wasn't really like the end of the world for me. It was more about this lump. So I went to see a plastic surgeon and I saw multiple people. I saw a thoracic surgeon, I saw a cardiologist, I saw so many different people. And the plan that we came up with was to put implants on my chest and like shave down the lump ever so slightly. The surgeon did take like an inch or 2 off the bottom to make it less prominent. And you know, I picked implants and we had to go slightly bigger than probably I would have wanted, because if the implants were too small, they wouldn't have covered the lump. The surgery went really well. I literally had it 2 weeks before starting extra uni. Literally loved them so much that first year. Like, they sat exactly where I wanted them to. They covered the lump. They looked really good. I was just like slaying. 2 years later, I was on holiday and I was just looking at myself in the mirror in my bikini and I was like, something doesn't look right. Like, I had loads of space here, like loads of empty space. I was like, where is like my cleavage? Like, I'm so confused. But in my mind, I was like, Katie, you're actually nuts. Like, I've always struggled with body dysmorphia. I've always been the sort of person that just like picks holes in the way that I look. So I was like, Katie, like, it's all in your head. Like, literally, you have to let it go. Like, you've just had like this huge operation. Like, if you're not happy now, you're actually not okay. Like, get it together. So I kind of just ignored it, which was really stupid. And looking back, I wish I wasn't so harsh on myself, because what I was seeing was actually there. Kind of put it behind me for another year. This is not how they used to look. Like, I was looking at old photos and I was like, and I was getting all these like stretch marks by here, and then also like, say I was like lying in bed, I started getting pain all in my armpits. I'd wake up in the morning and whichever side I'd been lying on, all my armpits would be really painful. Then I go on holiday and by this point, like, I'm fully aware there's something not quite right, and then I get posted a reel where I'm in a bikini and I get trolled. Like, it is like, oh my god, like, why have your boobs had an argument? Why are your boobs so far apart? Why are they not talking? That silicone is so shit, I can't believe you paid for that. Like, loads and loads of like hate comments. And I know that is part of this job, and I get them fairly regularly. Like, I feel like I've developed quite a thick skin while doing this job, but it wasn't the fact that they were saying stuff, it was the fact that it confirmed what I thought. Like, for so long I'd been like, this is all in my head, like I'm looking in the mirror and that's not right, like my mind is lying to me about what I'm seeing. But then when strangers on the internet started telling me that, I was like, wait, this isn't all in my head. So it is, my boobs have moved, like they have slipped. That would make so much more sense because of the pain and the stretch marks and like this like flat area I was just having by here. So I was like, this is really weird. So I came home feeling super uncomfortable. Like, I just think they don't look how I want them to look anymore. Like, I don't know if it's all in my head. I think I need to go back to my surgeon. So I made an appointment. He obviously looked at them and he agreed that they had slipped. And basically, the long of the short is where my chest wall is like this. When you put heavy implants on, gravity over time is going to pull them down. But I also have a certain type of physiology, which means that my skin and like my tissue is like really elastic, whereas like a lot of people, when they have implants put in, they get basically a buildup of scar tissue around the outside of your implants, which kind of acts a bit like a bra, like an internal bra. But I'm really lucky in the aspect that I don't actually have that, because that's not really a symptom that you want. But like my surgeon said, in my case, it actually would have been beneficial to have that, because it would have given my implants a bit more support. So it was kind of like a mix of things. You know, my chest wall, the implants are too big / heavy. I have like this certain physiology that is really accepting of like implants. To begin with, he was like, okay, I think we can just do a revision. We can take the implants out, put smaller ones in, stitch them back up. Or yeah, that was my original plan. I just wanted smaller ones put back in. So I booked my surgery with him. It was meant to be in January. I go back for my second consult, which is kind of just like standard procedure. And he is like, Katie, had a bit of a think. Not as easy as I originally said. And I'm like, what do you mean? And again, I'm not going to tell you the whole story because it literally is so long. But he basically says he can't do what he originally said because there's too much stretched skin. Because he kind of played it down in the first appointment, like, love you, Simon, but he did kind of play it down in the first appointment, and then in the second appointment he was like, okay, it is actually quite bad. They have moved a fair amount, and because of that, obviously, if you guys can imagine, if you take implants out now and did nothing, I would have loads and loads of extra skin, because obviously when you're flat chested and they put implants in, they stretch your skin over, and over time your skin like makes more skin, and then if they took the implants out, now I'm just gonna have like really wrinkly, saggy boobs. You know, that's not gonna work. I have to have an uplift. I'm actually going completely back natural. There's like a whole other ring roll to this story as well, because my operation in January got cancelled. I freaked out. I was like, actually, I don't want this operation. This sounds horrendous. I want smaller implants put back in, because I don't really want to go back to being natural, because there is a reason that I had them in the first place. But so I was like, don't want to do it. So my January appointment got cancelled, and I went to see a load of other surgeons for a load of other advice and just to get some more like kind of opinions. Two of the guys I went to see basically were like, I wouldn't take you on, you know, you should never have had a boob job in the first place, like, it's a bit of a mess. And I was like, oh my fucking god, like, and I was just like looking at myself in the mirror, and I was just like getting so frustrated that I had like kind of done this to myself, and like ruined myself. But I think at the time it was what I really wanted, and at the time it made me so much more confident. It made me more confident in my outfits. I started posting online, like, it's all part of this whole, like, everything kind of happens for a reason. So then I had another operation scheduled for March, having the operation that I just spoke about. I'm having my implants taken out and I'm having an uplift with Simon. Vibes are all good, like, I'm thriving, I'm getting it done before summer. Get to the hospital, I test positive for COVID even though I didn't know I had it. This is the third time I've had this operation scheduled, and third time lucky. I don't know what I'm gonna look like after, and I've even asked Simon. He was like, I'm not sure, like, I'm not sure what size I'm gonna be, I'm not sure what it's gonna look like. But to go from having like really quite big boobs, I think mine are like 485cc. Guys, if you know anything about boob jobs, you'll know that's fucking huge. So like, and also they're like medium profile, which means they're like flatter, and you can have like, profile is like how far out of your body they stick, and mine are medium profile, which means they're like not so sticky outy, more wide. So like that's like a lot of space here that is occupied. But like now they actually revolt me. Like, I look in the mirror and I am disgusted at what I look at, and like it's been really draining, like especially in this job, like taking photos of myself coming into summer wearing like in the winter I could kind of hide it under jumpers and stuff, but obviously now we're wearing like smaller tops, and I just look in the mirror and I'm just like, I hate it so much. So I am super keen to get them taken out, and I am so excited to see what it looks like after, but I just feel like at the same time I'm absolutely shitting my pants. And like, this isn't me saying I'm against plastic surgery, because I'm not, like, I'm not at all. Like, I just think my situation is quite unique, and I think if I had seen or maybe done more research, or I don't know, and even like my surgeon says like this couldn't have been predicted, but I just think it was a time in my life, it was a boob job era, and it slayed for a bit, but now it's flopping and I just need to get it resolved. I literally love how full my fridge is right now. So my food shop, I'm not going to show you what I got because it's literally so boring. I've literally got the most basic stuff ever. But this has been delivered, and I think it's shoes that I'm not allowed to post because they haven't launched yet. But by the time that this vlog goes live, I think I will have posted it. So let's unbox. They sent me the wrong colour. Like, still love, but they sent me the wrong colour. I mean, I could definitely make these work. It's just I was gonna wear it with my red Fendi bag. I've been home for like 5 hours and there's no one here, and I'm actually losing my mind. I'm gonna make salmon poke balls for dinner. And when I say poke ball, I mean I'm gonna cook salmon and rice. Got some avocado and cucumber in there, and then this is just like salmon in like a honey teriyaki soy sauce thing. Like, it doesn't look that appetizing right now, but it is gonna be really nice, I promise. Say Finny! This is my favourite breakfast at the minute. It's banana, raspberries, Greek yogurt, and then a spoonful of lotus biscoff spread, because I have an unhealthy obsession with that stuff. I'm about to go and get my lashes curled, like LVL and tinted, because when I told my nan, she literally laughed at me. But like, post-op, you're gonna be feeling so shit, you're gonna be feeling really groggy. I'm not gonna be bothered to like put makeup on and stuff. So I think if I've had a lash lift, it just makes you feel a bit nicer, because you're not allowed to have actual lashes on or nails on. So I need to go get my nails taken off. I lost one yesterday though. My nails underneath are so weak because I literally have acrylics back to back, that they actually hurt when I don't have acrylics on. Like, when acrylics are on there, they feel completely fine, but once I take the acrylics off, they actually are so painful. So it's like a vicious cycle then, because it like forces me to keep them on because I don't want to be in pain. I've just got to Nicole's. She has like a studio in her garden where she does all her treatments, and I'm a bit early, so I'm just like thriving, sat in the sun in her garden waiting for my lash lift. I'm so excited. I'm home, just had my lashes done. I'm literally obsessed with them. Like, but I thought it was gonna take 45 minutes. It took an hour and a half. So she took her time and she slayed. I'm trying to decide what to do for the rest of my day. Because, well, I just don't really know what to do. I should go and get my nails taken off. Don't want to get them taken off in case I go out this weekend. I mean, I could just, I really need to get a book. Maybe I'll go into town and buy a book, and I will do some reading in the garden. I'm just gonna enjoy the garden, because in London I don't have a garden, and oh, it was a bee, and I miss it so much. So Lauren, my best friend, has just messaged me and asked if I want to go to the pub, and obviously the answer is yes. But because I have my lashes done today, I won't be able to like wash my face later to take my makeup off, because you can't get them wet for 24 hours. So I'm just gonna put some really simple makeup on, because my skin is literally disgusting right now. Like, I'm literally in the trenches with my skin, like it's breaking out so much. And like, can we just like talk about my boobs from this angle? Like, they literally look, don't they look matronly? Like, I literally look like, if you imagine like your boarding school matron in the 1980s, that is how I feel right now. Like, I'm literally like revolted by myself. Like, I know that's so dramatic, but like, they're just too big. Like, oh. Anyway, moving on. Should probably put a different bra on. And maybe a different top. I can't wait for a pint. Fair play, I've been quite bored today. And all my friends at home work like 9 to 5 jobs, so... Oh fuck, I just put that all over my eyelashes. I'm a fucking idiot. Guys, I'm so blind. I struggle doing like get ready with me's because I literally like to stand here and be in shot for the camera. I can't see myself in the reflection in the mirror. No, sir. I need to fake down my face because that actually doesn't match. My sponge smells. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Oh, that really smells. And now I'm using it to block my face, so clean girl. These are quite expensive. I saw these in Boots the other day and I was like, how much for a sponge? How much? A bit of a bronzer. Like, ugh, look at my chest right now. I'm sorry, this is revolting. A week today and I'll be in hospital. And I'll probably be coming around for the anaesthetic now, feeling very groggy. One of my worries about my operation is that I don't, for some reason, I've had 3 operations in my life where I've had to go under general anaesthetic. And each time when I've come round, like in recovery, I've been like really unhappy. Like I've come round crying my eyes out. Like I've woken up and I'm already hysterically crying. Like one time after I broke my leg, I came on in the hospital and then one of the nurses was literally holding onto my arms because I was like lashing out. This is the finished makeup look. My lashes. She slayed. This is my outfit. I just changed my top because I had that other top on the other day, but literally so basic. Okay, never mind. I got changed. I put this like track jacket on instead just because I felt so insecure in the other outfit. Rise and shine. It is Thursday. I'm not sleeping very well. I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm absolutely exhausted, and then I get into bed and my mind is just like, my mind is literally running overtime, like planning how my op's gonna go, but like obviously it's completely out of my control. But I think getting into bed and I'm like running through all the different scenarios that might happen, and I just can't relax, and I'm awake till like 2, 3 in the morning. So that sucks. I'm gonna have some breakfast and then I might go out for a walk because I feel like I need to get some steps in. I'm gonna get my nails taken off because I'm not gonna go out this weekend. These leggings I bought on Amazon, and I thought they were really good, but they actually give me a really bad counter. But let's go. I've just been on my walk. It was literally so nice. There was so much sheep poo literally everywhere. I think the right trainers have been delivered. Let's unbox round 2. Ooh, look at my sweat patch. The moment of truth. Oh yeah, how nice are they? Just had some lunch and now I'm gonna get ready and go and see a friend I haven't seen in probably maybe 3 years or 2 years. I haven't seen her in so long, so it's gonna be so fun. But I don't have a car, so I have to walk to her house. I think it's gonna take me like half an hour, so I don't want to wear anything like super nice because I've got to fucking hike to her house. She also lives on a farm, so I probably won't, like, it's not like I need to like dress up. You know, I might even be like out on the farm, who knows with it, honestly. So I'm just gonna have a quick shower and then start the climb. Love it there so much. Like, it was just hilarious. I haven't been around like horses in so long, and they've all started foaling, and we had to go and like check on the foals to make sure that they were okay and like worm some and move them around. And I'm just like buzzing now, like fully thriving. Now I'm just gonna cook some dinner. My nan actually dropped me off some curry. How peng does that look? But today was a good day. I've still got my nails on because I actually have to shoot an ad on Saturday, and I would rather have my nails on for the ad and then I'll just get them taken off on Tuesday, like literally the day before my op, because I don't really want to shoot an ad without nails on. Look how good that looks. I just burned my tongue on the curry, literally kill myself, but it literally tastes so fucking pang. Like, my nan, she's good at many things, but a chicken curry, she's gonna, oh, it actually tastes nicer than an Indian takeaway. Can we talk about all that drama on TikTok at the minute? Where it's like Americans saying that like it's racist that we call like a Chinese takeaway a Chinese. Like, I'm gonna get a Chinese tonight. Like literally, what the hell? Like, what? I honestly don't even get it. Today's job is to literally sort out all this stuff. It's all clean out of my suitcase. I just haven't unpacked, so I feel like I probably should. Finished. It looks so much better. I'm wearing this dress tomorrow for an ad, so butterfly is hung on there. Yesterday I had literally the laziest duvet day ever, and I think it was so needed. I started watching the Bridgerton Queen Charlotte thing. So good, definitely gonna finish that later. I am going to Cardiff. I want to buy some like basic tops, like easy stuff to put on, because I don't really, for some reason I didn't bring home any tops. All I brought was like jumpers. I'm also gonna try and shoot an ad, but the weather is literally awful, so I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. I'm quite paranoid about the whole COVID thing, so I'm gonna take like anti-bac hand sanitizer with me, which is like so unlike me, but I really don't want to get COVID. So I'm just gonna be like extra cautious, because obviously it's the King's coronation today, so I don't really know if it's going to be chaos down there, but I don't think it will be. Plus the weather's shocking, so surely no one will go out. Like, who can even be bothered anyway? For breakfast, I'm having a bagel with lotus bread and banana on it. Happy coronation, guys. We're in Cardiff. I'm with Lauren, and we're spending our coronation in Zara. For what? Whole new wardrobe, yeah. But this Zara is so hit and miss. Like, sometimes it can be really good and other times it can be absolutely shocking. So I guess we will wait and see. I've lost Lauren. She's somewhere in Zara and I'm just like wandering around trying to find her. Why is Zara so humbling? I honestly don't even know what size I am in here. Like, sometimes I'm a medium, sometimes I'm a large, sometimes I'm an extra large. Like, it's literally the most humbling shop in the whole entire world. Like, why are their sizes so fucking confusing? Okay guys, we've come for some lunch in, there it is, Uncommon Ground Coffee Roastery. I've got whipped feta on toast and Lars got some posh cheese on toast. I'm literally starving, so let's hope this is good. We just talked about our plans for summer. We're going to El Dorado and we're literally buzzing, and also I've eaten that beer somewhere. So I'm back in my rave feel era. I'm actually a bit worried because, yeah, I feel like I'm going back to era. So if you see me in like leather chaps, do you remember that face? Like, cow print, like that real like bondage face that everyone went through when it was like, what year was it, like 2019? Yeah, 2019. I feel like the rave scene was really weird. Everyone was like cutting around in like basically like S&M outfits. But if you see me doing that in summer, no judgment. Back from Cardiff. I don't know about you guys, but I literally get such bad sensory overload to the end of any shopping trip. Like, it doesn't matter where I am, it doesn't matter who I'm with, how long I've been there, but when I'm coming to the end of any shopping experience, like, I get so like, oh, like I have to come home, take my rings off, take everything off, put comfy clothes on and like sit in silence for a bit, because I just get so uncomfortable at the end. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know if there's actually something wrong with me. Evie and Liv and stuff, they can vintage shop for hours. We were in Copenhagen, we were vintage shopping for like 6 hours. By hour 3, I'm like, and they're just like still going, and I'm like sitting in the corner of the shop, like my jumpers feel funny, my hair was itching me, my neck aches, my rings are like stuck on my fingers. Like, oh, I just get so overwhelmed. Like, I actually have to sit and chill out. So I am gonna have a really quiet night. I'm gonna have a cup of tea. I'm gonna finish watching Queen Charlotte, the Bridgerton thing. It's basically Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 3 more days. 3 more days. Like, shopping today is so crazy because I tried this dress on, this blue and white stripy dress from Zara, and I loved it, but it was too big. But I actually don't know how many sizes smaller I'm gonna need, because if I'm super flat chested, I'm not gonna have like boobs to keep dresses like that up. So I'm actually gonna leave the vlog there, just because I feel like it's getting so long and I don't want you guys to get literally so bored of me and all my random chat. So I am gonna leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and seeing what I've been getting up to over the last couple of days. I will see you in my next vlog, which is all about my operation. So see you then.